Hello, welcome to Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. Trying something new with the webcam for this new series. This is a new series on YouTube for me. Others have played it. I have played Pokemon Trading Card Game for quite a while. I did take a break from it after the previous expansion, which I don't remember what it was. I was looking over my shoulder because that's where I used to keep the cards. They are not there anymore. But yes, I did the Furious Fists expansion. Played that a lot, especially online. And now we are in Ancient Origins, and we are days away from Breakthrough. It is coming out in early November. This is October when this is being recorded, October 22nd. And this game will change. But for those not familiar, that's what we will be doing with this episode. If you're not familiar with Pokemon Trading Card Game, we'll go ahead and run through a couple games in the Trainer Challenge. I have not yet unlocked the, let's see. Yeah, there's like some of these X and Y decks I never unlocked yet. So we'll go ahead and unlock those just in the Trainer Challenge. I gotta go here, select a different opponent. Let's just go for something easy. And let's do it, because this is a basic tutorial for those not familiar with Pokemon trading card game, that is. It's pretty fun. Yeah, the whole goal of the game is to knock your opponent out. Here's the playing field. We start out with, we draw a hand of 7 cards. And if you have any Pokemon, you play whatever you want from your hand up to the maximum of 6. It has to be a basic Pokemon that comes out first. For us, we have Corsola, who has the Refresh attack and Spiny Rush attack. You can pause the video if you want to read what those do. Let's see, we got Weakness, Policy, Trainer Item. We can play that. We can play Energy. We can play the Muscle Band, which adds 20 damage. What does this Weakness Policy do? The card this is attached to has no weakness. That's good. Right now, I did say this was going to be easy, and that is because the opponent has a weakness to water, and we are playing a water deck. So it's very much like rock, paper, scissors, if you have ever played that. This attack does nothing. I'll have to wait till next time to do anything. Actually, let's put a muscle band on it. Let's go ahead and get a Pokemon out. Let's get a Froakie and a Lapras. That'll be good. Okay, those are added to our hand. We go ahead and play them on our bench here. We can have up to 5 on our bench. We have our active Pokemon here. The opponent has the same over there. Our draw pile, our discard pile, and our prize pile. Once all 6 prizes are taken, you win. Or if your opponent chooses his, or gets his prizes first, then he wins, he or she. So we'll just quickly go through this. Let's go and do that. Let's get a Frogadier, why not? I don't expect this to last too long because we have such an advantage over our opponent. So just one-hit knockouts. It's great. Yeah, but this is simply for the sake of unlocking this deck. We are just blowing through here. We have to have 7 wins by 7 different opponents. It can be in versus, it can be in single player like this. And yeah, let's just keep going. 280 damage for a knockout. At this point, I don't really care what prizes we're getting or anything because we are wiping the floor with our opponent. And there you can see, once we have 7 victories with the deck, we have unlocked all the cards, and it is available to play in online versus mode. I'm not going to make everybody sit here and watch me do all of these, but let's go ahead and just do one more with this deck so you can get an idea of what it's like. And then I'll go away and maybe unlock these off camera. And maybe we'll go ahead and play one online after this. Let's see. Not all of the art has downloaded. I did uninstall this for a while, and now I'm back playing. Let's grab our basic Pokemon with the Pokemon Fan Club. Why not Articuno? We have our Froakie here. We have Articuno. And let's do Wave Splash. As you see, that did 10 damage because this is a normal Pokemon, normal type, and its weakness is fighting. Let's see, what does Water Splash do? Flip coin if heads, does 20 more damage. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's shuffle and then draw 5 more cards. We get a Lapras, we get a Dive Ball, and go ahead and do another Water Splash. The opponent goes and does a lunge, and got the heads for the attack, because if they roll tails, that gets nothing. The coins, by the way, if you didn't notice, are there. I got the animations off. Deal with it. Okay. Yep, we'll do this again. We got a head, so we got 20 more damage. Escape rope, which means that we both send in new Pokemon. So I sent in Frogadier. Let's go ahead and put Corsola out. We will, why not? We'll go ahead and evolve Panpour. Yes, so Frogadier's doing good. Let's put that there. Do a lick. Okay. Rolled the tails on the lick, so our opponent was not paralyzed. Do another lick. Doesn't matter that I rolled heads because he was knocked out. Opponent plays Bicycle, and then a Metal Energy. Let's see, what is Articuno's attack? Search your deck for 3 water energy. Yes, we want that. We'll do that. We will lick. Alright. Snorlax was paralyzed for that one turn. Not paralyzed anymore. Go ahead and throw Spheal out there. And we'll lick again. Paralyzed again. Cannot attack. When you're paralyzed, you cannot attack. When you're poisoned, let's go ahead and put that on for a little more damage. It's paralyzed. When you're poisoned, it means it takes some health off of you each turn. Let's put another energy on Articuno. Do a lick. And there goes Snorlax. My opponent brings out Lickitung. We will lick again. It's the only thing we can really do right now. Tails, he is not paralyzed. Although he needs 3 energy attached to his Pokemon in which to do something. Let's do the XP share. because that energy that was attached to that Pokemon is attached to, let's see. Yeah. Let's go ahead and play that on Articuno. And lick. Paralyzed now that he's knocked out. That's how it usually goes. Alright, our Frogadier is finally knocked out. We will go ahead and select the energy to move to Articuno. He needs one more energy to be able to use that. And there we go, we got it. That is great. Let's play roller skates to draw 3 more cards. And yeah, I don't really want to play any of those others at the moment. Doesn't give me any advantage. Good. A freezing wind for 100. Freeze that wind one more time. And finally freeze it one last time. And we win. Again, this is all versus the computer. The computer is not the greatest at strategizing. We got a Rough Seas card there. That's good. I don't know what that does exactly. It's not one that I've played with before, but there it is. Yes. So there we go. We now have a total of 3 wins with this deck. 4 more, and we can have it available for online play. And let's go ahead and take a look at Versus. This is the online play of which I was speaking before. These are our theme decks that we do have available. Yes, as you can see, I do have the black and white, basic blue, basic green, basic orange, basic red decks unlocked. I have all of these others that I've either bought or otherwise. We have 7 days to collect all these prizes. We collect those prizes for winning games. Let's pick one of these decks and go ahead and try and win something. Let's go with Destruction Rush. Why not? Just because it was there. It's a random deck that I chose. And so we are facing a Mental Might deck by Henry Q. Buzz. I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, would you like to go first? If you choose no, your opponent will go first. Let's go ahead and say yes. Why not? I haven't seen a big advantage or disadvantage from going first or second. Let's see. Discard top card of your deck. If that card is an energy card, attach it. Attach a dark energy card from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. Let's go with, let's put Inkay out there first. Why not? And we don't need to put anything on our bench yet. So we will just not reveal our hand too quickly. But we will put out the Yveltal. And we will put that on. Can't attack. If you go first, you are not allowed to attack first. The second player can attack first. We'll go ahead and get our our dark energy in preparation for the next turn. And now I'm just going to call him, her, probably her. I don't know. The avatar is a her. I'm going to call her Henry. And let's put a dark energy on Yveltal. We will go ahead and, ooh, we got a stadium card. Stadium cards go over here on the board. Each Pokemon that has dark energy attached to it has no weakness. Could be good. Let's put out a Rhyhorn. Let's get a dark energy and a fighting energy. Go with that. And let's tackle. All right, Henry's turn. What is Henry going to do? Stay tuned to find out. So, Psychic Pokemon, they are also weak to Psychic. My Rhyhorn is a fighting Pokemon as far as this type of, as far as the trading card game goes, and his weakness is going to be Grass. That is not the case for all fighting. I believe often, if I recall correctly, the weakness for fighting Pokemon is Psychic. Thankfully, Rhyhorn isn't like that. Our energy draws 2 Psychic energy. And she did dual draw. Each player draws 2 cards. So yes, we drew 2 cards. There is Timber. He is a fighting Pokemon, and his weakness is Psychic. So maybe we don't play him yet. Let's... Let's go ahead and put a card here on Inkay. Let's put out Sandile, and yeah, why not Zorua? The weakness here, these are great cards against this Psychic deck because their resistance is against Psychic. Their weakness is to fighting. So we may do well. I don't want to say anything there. Go ahead and attack for 20. Our opponent's Hoot has 30 hit points left. Not going to get the knockout in the next turn, even if the opponent doesn't have any answers to this. Okay, we both draw. And let's see. We have a stage 2 Crocodile, but first you have to get Krokorok to evolve Sandile. So we'll wait on that. Let's go ahead and put another energy on Yveltal, and we will just go with that for now. And attack for 20. Next turn, if the opponent doesn't do anything, we will have enough to knock out his Hoot. And that's when Ralts will probably, well, the Ralts with 2 energy, or sorry, 1 energy and a Hard Charm attached to it comes into play. The Hard Charm, any damage done to the Pokemon this card is attached to by an opponent's attack is reduced by 20 after applying weakness and resistance. Alright, what did we draw? We drew a Dunsparce. We got Roller Skates, which gets us some more cards. We have an Evo Soda. We can evolve a Pokemon with a card out of our deck. Let's go ahead and do it. Why not? We can go with Malamar here. Yeah, I like this idea. And we put it on Inkay. We need 1 more Dark Energy. And now, let's see, yeah, go ahead and do a Puncture. There it is. Hoot is no more. The opponent has chosen Ralts as the Ralts with the Hard Charm. And we'll see what she does. Now, we both have a lot of cards in our hand. She plays a Pokemon Fan Club card, so she gets to choose 2 basic Pokemon from her deck. That's this deck here. We will see what she chooses. Another Ralts and a Miltank. Okay. Interesting choices. The opponent definitely liking the Ralts option. Alright, and a Tails, so I'm not paralyzed. That's good. That is very good. We will go ahead and let's go ahead and attach that fighting energy to Rhyhorn. We will puncture, which doesn't knock out because the opponent has the hard charm, so it only does 50 instead of 70 damage. The opponent has, I think, yep, they have evolved Ralts to Kirlia, have attached 3 energy now to that Kirlia. Let's see, the retreat cost is 1 energy, so my opponent could bring this Ralts that's out there back by discarding the energy attached to it and bring out this Kirlia. This Kirlia has double slap, flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 damage times the number of heads, or not paralyzed. Good. And the other attack Kirlia has, draw a card for each psychic energy attached to this Pokemon. If my opponent isn't careful, she could card out. Only has 22 cards left. That would be interesting. Okay, well, let's go ahead and let's put a dark energy on Sandile here and just attack. All right. So I wasn't paying attention to what card that was. It may have been this Girder card, or it might have been the Potion card. I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter. I got a max revive here. Put a Pokemon from your discard pile on top of your deck. My opponent has... Ooh, okay. The opponent has put 4 psychic energy and is drawing more psychic energy. We have... Okay. That is interesting. Okay, I'm going to attach a dark energy to Yveltal. I'm going to use a potion on my Malamar. And I'm going to do a Darkness Blade. And then I flip, and I rolled Tails. Or flip Tails. If Tails, this Pokemon cannot attack in the next turn. So, kind of useless next turn. That is if my opponent doesn't do anything here. Okay, 100 damage. 20 damage times number of energy. Wow. Okay, we might be in trouble here. Oh no, never mind. The opponent has given up because I do have the upper hand based on just numerous factors, being that I had more active Pokemon out, or more bench Pokemon, and yeah. So there we go. That is our first online battle. We have gotten 10 points from that. We have got the coins. So we got 25 coins to add to our collection here. That lets us buy things in the store. Another couple victories and we should unlock this mystery chest. But that will have to wait for another episode. Thank you for joining me on Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. It has been fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, leave a like down below. Leave any comments that you have down below as well, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Thank you. Bye.